Well,
Just wanted.
speaking of laughter, oh, sorry, go ahead, Dean.
Well, I did. Yeah, I don't know if if this is where you were about to go anyway, but speaking of feuds, or in this case, maybe just a bunch of guys kicking a disabled person, the Stuttering John, Uncle Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen today is that legitimate? The poster about the Thanksgiving Eve show that John's going to be doing. Have you seen that, Hughezy, Bob? Have you
Yeah,
guys seen
I
that?
seen it, but yeah, I didn't. It's not. I don't matter. Hopefully it is. Hopefully he's working. He should be out there working. But yeah, I mean, I would say it's true. I don't know
I,
where it is or whatever, but
I have to be honest. As much as I dislike Stuttering John, I don't. I've heard a rumor that his YouTube channel was either suspended or demonetized, which could, or his ability to live stream was taken away, which is going to take months for it to recover. And I see some people laughing about that, but I like making fun of idiots, but I don't like fucking with people's lives.
no, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I think he took it down himself. He took everything off. That's what I fear. But
Yeah. So
he's going to do something else and try to figure out a way. There's no way to actually do it without people getting clit. I mean, it's impossible. It really is. It's just stupid. Just do it. Use all the other shows to build a bigger audience for yourself.
yeah,
Who cares?
yeah, and I do think that if Stuttering John is doing a live show, everybody needs to go. I mean, he may be the worst stand-up comic that there's ever been, and I just seen Amy Schumer do a fucking 8-minute monologue for Saturday Night Live. She made him seem like fucking cooked up Rodney Dangerfield, and I think that with Stuttering John, we need. It reminds me a lot of the England team, who I fucking hate.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to win certain games so that their confidence builds up, so that the downfall is just all that much better. And
Yeah.
but I have to say with Stuttering John that with all of the ball busting, all of the making fun of people, all that shit, I thought that the darkest part and the worst part of it all was, and you stayed weirdly calm over this, Bob, was the fact that he was hitting on the lovely Miss Gina Levy, who
Yeah.
I've got to say is way out of your league. Even though you're married to her, I still don't think you're ever going to get her. But for you, when you first heard that he was fucking like DMing her, trying to get her to come over to LA,
No.
despite the fact that you guys have known each other for what 20, 30 years as friends, and he's trying to get it on with your baby.
That's why we were broken up at the time. So it was like, you know what I mean? It's like, but it's weird that somebody would, a friend, you would think a friend would, it's a big fucking world. You know what I mean? Go find whatever. And, I always had that in the back of my head. And I was like, and when Julie asked me to do the show, I was like, okay, I'll do the show, And then he was telling me what a friend was, and boom, you know what I mean? So you got nothing to say.
Are you so calm about it because John never stood a chance, and it's just funny to you that he tried?
Of course, that too. You know what I mean? It's not like fucking Brad Pitt trying to move in. Come on. Come on. It's like fucking. It was laughable at the time.
Yeah.
It really was, and
But it still is laughable because like I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Gina's no hag. Like, that's a fucking looker.
Mm.
And did Stuttering John genuinely think, tell you what, I'm going to send her a DM and she's going to move across the fucking country so that I could bang her 2-3 times and then she's going to go back to New York? Like, is he fucking insane?
Yeah, well, she lived out there. That's where she lived, in California.
Oh.
So that's why he was trying. That's why he thought it was easy, because, she was here, but then when we broke up, she wasn't here. So she went home.
Do you think, though, I know it sounds hypocritical to say this because I'm always talking about him on every show, but do you think that the whole Stuttering John mockery thing's ever going to end, or do you ever personally get a little bored of it?
No, I actually don't. I actually look forward to it. When you smoke a little weed and watch him trying to do a show, it's hilarious. I mean, sometimes I just laugh out of control when he gets caught in there, and he starts making all these noises and starts shaking. It just it makes me happy inside.
I think that there's one big special move left, the big finishing move, going back to us nerdy wrestling talk earlier, that would be the undisputed final word on Stuttering John, is that if we can get Artie Lange back on the scene.
Yeah.
And because Artie fucking the thing about Artie and Stuttering John is that, like, I'm sure, like, you can take a joke, Bob, and you're very handsome.
No, thank
Not
you, sir.
get it? I
Not,
got you.
got me
Sketch
again.
you up with the roast. But see, hilarious jokes like I just told that make people laugh. It's just the two jokes between guys that are really hung. But Stuttering John made fun of the fact. Yeah. But Stuttering John made fun of the fact that Artie Lange's dad was a paraplegic. And that's the thing that pretty much, not joking about it, but that's the thing that made Artie Lange develop mental health issues.
Oh, yeah.
Was from dealing with, and Stuttering John was like, "You want to make fun of me? Well, at least I can walk," and that sort of shit. So I think that when Artie can get back on the scene, that's the thing that's gonna fucking
yeah.
You know,
is your son having band practice in the background there, Bob?
Yeah, he just plays. Yeah, it's nice.
Can you make him play something good? Thank God, Stuttering John helped his career.
Yeah. If it wasn't for Stuttering John, you wouldn't be anywhere with his support, Tom.
Was that what he says?
He said he supported you.
Oh.
He was like a supporter of you.
Remember the time he came over and I supported him by handing him a beer because he asked me to hand him a beer because he was too drunk to walk?
Really?
Remember that? That was fun.
When was that?
When he came to the house.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. He was like, "You want to be a good kid?" I was like, "Yeah, get me a beer out of the fridge." It was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, give me a free beer that I don't have to pay for.
Bob, do you have a Stuttering John impression yet? Everyone's got a Stuttering John impression.
Who, my son have a Stuttering John?
No, do you have one?
Oh, no.
I know you're not really an impressions guy, but...
No, I just go, let me see. Put in a situation. Let's see. What I mean.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Salvation Army. What would you like to donate to us?
Look, I'm not donating anything. I get it for free because I was in the army. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean, Salvation Army? I was in the Kiss Army. You ever met Paul Stanley?
I just yap once in a while, but I don't really do it. I just go for I sit back, boom, boom. I place these missiles all over the town.
My favorite at this
we shouldn't joke about missiles at this time of year. There's a war going on, Bob. Come on.
Yeah, we're paying for it.
Yeah, through the nose. A little Artie Lange pun there.
Well, hopefully Artie comes back soon and he'll be fine. You know, who knows? You know, you don't know. You know, you hope he can just be able to do everything without doing everything. You know.
Yeah, my background was actually filmed after Artie Lange sneezed in 2018. What were you saying there, Dana Machine?
No, I was just going to say my favorite line from Bob on Uncle Rico is when John said, "I have 3 kids," and Bob went, "I have one of each." I just think that's fucking hilarious.
I don't even know the ones. I know I said something yesterday. Oh, it was him with 4 empty beers in front of him, and I go, "It looks like a family portrait."
But
he loves to drink. You see, that's another thing. It's like I'm trying to kind of push him to maybe give up drinking. You know what I mean? Go to a few, get off that because it's killing. You can see by the pictures, it's killing him over a couple of years. The difference.
Yeah, I interviewed Chrissy Mayer a couple of days ago, and we were talking about the fact that Stuttering John's forehead has changed shape in the last 2 years, and it's like I love drinking, believe it or not, but when it alters the shape of your face, it may be time to think, you know what, I think I'll just have water. But also, I was on the Dean Machines podcast a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about the fact that, like, whenever you do a heavy night of drinking for the next a couple of days, not to be rude, but
Mhm.
when you go number 2, it's fucking disgusting.
Mhm.
And so we were saying the fact that Stuttering John drinks so much every day that when he goes for his shit, it must just be like hot sauce.
Oh yeah, his shitter must look like a toilet, like at a convenience store. You know what I mean? It's like you go like, whoa, what the fuck? They didn't even try to shit in it.
Jesus.
My
Because
God,
no, because
it's almost Thanksgiving. Jesus Christ! Do you
That's
have
what-
Thanksgiving where you live? You fucks.
no,
No.
we just start Christmas season early.
Okay, so yeah, that must suck. You know?
You don't have much to be thankful for when you're from Ireland.
Yeah.
But just as a wee final note, because we mentioned Artie there, have you had any form of contact with him? Because he came back on the scene for a few months and vanished again. And people always hear, excuse me, people are always saying that in the new year, oh, I heard Artie's coming back to bring his show back, or Artie's going to do a couple of gigs here and there. He came back to do cameo for a while, and then split, made himself some green.
Well, the rumor is that he did see a shadow, so he would be gone for 6 more months. Now, I talked to him when he got out, and he was doing good, you know. And then we text and that, and I said, "Give me a call." And he's like, "Oh, I got to do this, I guess." So we never talked, and I'm not texting anymore, so I haven't talked to him since then. Like I got a new number. He's probably got 7 new numbers by then. So. No, I hope he's good. I hope he does come back. You know,
Yeah,
it would be good. It would be a good story. It'll be a feel good story that you can, you know, fucking let drugs take you over and then come back from them.
Yeah, hopefully those 7 new numbers aren't from when he looks down on the scale. And plus, the fact we need him back for the fact that Bruce Springsteen has a soul covers album out. Because if there's one thing we know Artie Lange loved, it was soul music.
Soul music.
Yeah.
He loved Bruce. He loves Bruce for sure.
Oh, we all love Bruce, but he doesn't give a fuck about us.
No.